Hey guys, welcome. We're back today for another root work reading, and this is the Soul Room 111. My name is Trishelle, so welcome in. Let's see what the collective needs to know today. This message is, well, it's our series, Root Work Readings, is where we combine spirit and nature. So let's see what came out. All right, so Six of Wands came out, Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups reverse, and the Emperor came out in reverse. All right. So what I'm seeing, first of all, is a lot of fire signs. So you could be a fire sign. And this is either somebody who is having trouble moving on or somebody who is afraid to move on. The Emperor in reverse is somebody who's really controlling. This could be you. This could be somebody else that you're dealing with. The Knight of Wands can definitely be a little bit more of a player energy. It's somebody who's impulsive. It's somebody who rushes in, maybe rushes out. But it can also be about risk taking and adventure and just having a lot of fun. And the Six of Wands is about victory and success. So it looks to me like you are having trouble walking away either from someone or someone's having trouble walking away from you. But it looks like they're desiring to have success or you're desiring to have the success. And either you're wanting a new adventure or you're wanting that passion, because the Knight of Wands can also be passion. So let's see what else is here. What else do we need to know for this message? So the Queen of Swords wants to come out in reverse. The Queen of Swords is a really, it can be somebody who's really cold. It can be the ice queen, so to speak. It can also be dealing with some bitterness, though. Maybe you're having some bitterness in this situation, or somebody's having this towards you. That definitely can go along with not being able to move on, wanting the passion, wanting the success and the recognition, and feeling bitter about it. Maybe it hasn't come in yet. Let's see why the Queen of Swords is here. So the Three of Pentacles wanted to come out, and the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Let me pick these up. And a whole bunch on the floor, so I'm not going to take what went on the floor. There's too many. But so the Three of Pentacles is somebody who wants to collaborate, wants to work together, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's impatient. It's a lack of progress. You don't think that your investment is going to pay off. So maybe this is a relationship that you've been investing in, and you're getting angry because this isn't coming in, but you're having trouble moving on from it. Let's see, what else? So that was the High Priestess. I picked her up in reverse, but she fell face down. So in reverse, the High Priestess is about confusion or deception. This can be something like maybe you're not accepting what you know to be true, that you need to move on from this situation. And that was the Hanged Man. So, and that came out in reverse too. So yeah, this is definitely resistance. Since that came out after the High Priestess, this is resistance to acknowledging something that you know to be true. Your intuition is correct in this situation, but you don't want to acknowledge it. So there's a lot of major arcanas that are wanting to come out with this reading, and they're in reverse. So this is like major resistance, major wanting to let go of some kind of addiction or obsession, and the star wanted to come out in reverse also. So this is some kind of discouragement. You know, you're feeling discouraged because you don't want to move on. You know, this is what you wanted. And maybe this has to do with a work situation because we do have the pentacles here. I haven't seen any cups. Oh, except the 8 of cups. That's the only cups we have out here. So this doesn't look like it's a romantic relationship. This maybe is more to do with the pentacles. So maybe to do more with work. But the last 4 cards that came out are major arcana. So this tells me that you're not wanting to accept whatever you know to be true. But you're trying, because the devil's here in reverse. So that means you're trying to release whatever addiction or obsession, whatever toxicity the situation has created, you're trying to release it. So that's great. But you're discouraged because the star's here in reverse. So I can see a lot of ambition in this spread. You know, there's a lot of wanting to succeed here. So let's see what else is here. What else is here? Okay, so, and there's the Chariot. Yeah. So there is a want to move forward. You know, there is a want to either move forward with this or to move on. And since the Chariot's upright, that means that there is a sense of direction here. You know, maybe you do know what's next. You're just resisting it. So I feel like I'm supposed to jump over here. Let's jump to this oracle. This is my mushroom oracle cards, and I love them. They really help bring the nature side of the reading. And let's see what wants to come out today. Okay, so this is blue pink gill, and the word on the bottom says rarity. So, and the number is 18, which is also the number 9. 8 plus 1 is 9. There's also a lot of 7s out here. The Chariot is number 7. We have 7 of Pentacles. We have 17 out here. We have 2 and 15 out here. Lots of 7s. So anything else want to come out from this deck? Okay. So this mushroom is called the shaggy ink cap, which you can see the top there. And it says growth and destruction of the cycle. Okay, so I definitely think that's what's going on here, is the destruction of a cycle. Getting over, releasing, the devil's here in reverse, releasing that toxicity, that obsession, that, you know, whatever it is, the kind of destruction is definitely here. So that's a really great confirmation. And lots of 7s are out here. So 7 is definitely a number for completion. This is my Healing Energy Oracle deck. I absolutely love it. I love the messages that it has on it. Let's see what wants to come out today for this reading. This one. Okay, so be open to the universe. It says, I am discovering my worth and my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. So that's great. I definitely think that's what's going on here, is the release and, you know, getting over this cycle so that something better can come in. I want to use my crystals deck. Let's see what wants to come out for this reading today. So this is Tiger's Eye. And then it has on the back uses and different things like that. So it is when to use it. When your thoughts are not your friends. When you're all roar and not enough purr. When only equanimity of mind, body, spirit, left brain, and right brain can get you square with the universe. Balance your whole being. I love that. That's definitely what's going on here in this reading. So let's get you some advice. What's some advice for the collective for this read? If this reading is resonating with you, hit that like button. 9 of Wands. So your advice is the 9 of Wands, and on the card it says, you have been through a lot and come out stronger on the other side. This card is sometimes called the Wounded Warrior card because it's somebody who has been through so much after so much after so much, and they're still standing. So that quote really goes well. And then the question on the bottom says, what challenges have you overcome? So I think that goes really great with this reading, is that you are overcoming something major. 5 major arcana cards are here. So that means that this, whatever's happening here, is something major. It's a major ending of a cycle. And the Chariot is here, which was the last card we pulled. So that means you're definitely moving in the right direction. And you guys are still standing after everything. You have the resilience. So if this reading resonated for you guys, hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.